In today's chemistry class, we are going to differentiate between concentrated acid and diluted acid. When do we say that acid is concentrated? And when do we say that acid is diluted? In chemistry, when we say concentrated acid, we mean acid that contain very little quantity of water. Any acid that contains very little quantity of water is said to be concentrated. Such acid is always corrosive. It burns the skin when it touches the skin. They are corrosive, they are dangerous. They contain small quantity of water, little quantity of water in them. When we say that acid is diluted, we mean that this acid contains a large quantity of water. The percentage of water in this acid is very large. Such acid is said to be diluted. For example, if I have 5 moles of H2SO4 in 1 dm cube of water, this H2SO4 is concentrated because the quantity, the moles of acid in the 1 dm cube of the water is high. But if I have, example, if I have 0.2 moles of H2SO4 in 2 liters of water, we say this acid is diluted because it contains very small quantity of acid in a large quantity of water. The difference between the concentrated acid and diluted acid is the difference in the amount of water in them. If the amount of water in the acid is small, we say that acid is concentrated. If the amount of water in the acid is large, we say that acid is diluted. Now, in our last class, we discussed the strength of acid, differentiating the strong acid from the weak acid. So some of us confuse strong acid with concentrated acid. Some thought that any acid that is concentrated is a strong acid. No. From the previous class we had, I was able to define for you the meaning of strong acid. I said that strong acid is an acid that dissociates completely in water. Now, but concentrated acid here means acid that contains small or little quantity of water. Then weak acid does not mean that is diluted acid. Diluted acid simply means acid containing large quantity of water. But weak acid is an acid that does not ionize completely in water. So if I ask you now, write it in the comment section, answer the question, differentiate between concentrated acid and strong acid. Differentiate. I want to see your answer in the comment section. You are going to write difference between strong acid and conc acid, and also write difference between weak acid and diluted acid. Thank you. I will meet your answer in the comment section. Subscribe, like, share, and follow. Thank you.